Hello everyone, we move to another important part in the chapter transportation, that is excretory system in humans, or basically excretion. Now let's talk about what is excretion. Excretion, as we all know, we have studied from our lower grades, is a process of removal of unwanted waste from our body. Like we have dustbins at our home, right? Why? So that we can throw all the waste from our house into that dustbin so that there is no waste in our house. What if you don't have dustbins? What if you don't have a way to throw the waste? All the area around you will be dirty, and if the area around you is dirty, there are chances of environmental pollution as well as humans being infected by different diseases. In the same way, excretion is a process in which the waste is removed from the body. If the waste is in our house, it affects our environment, our body, right? In the same way, if the waste is inside our body also, it leads to different diseases in our body. And hence, this waste has to be removed out of our body. This process of removal of unwanted waste from the body is said to be excretion. Nitrogenous waste. What do you mean by the term nitrogenous waste? So the waste which is generated because of different chemical reactions in our body mainly consists of nitrogen, and hence it is said to be nitrogenous waste which is excreted from our body. Depending on the type of the waste products excreted, not only humans, we are talking about all the animals. You have amonotelic animals, ureotelic and uricotelic animals. It's amonotelic, uricotelic and ureotelic. Now, what is amonotelic? It is basically aquatic animals which have their waste in the form of ammonia. A very important term. They do not excrete like us. They excrete their waste in the form of ammonia, and hence such animals are said to be amonotelic animals. And for this ammonia to get out of their body, they require water. And they are already in water, and hence the type of waste generated or removed from their body is majorly ammonia, and hence they are said to be amonotelic. Now we say go to uricotelic. If you see reptiles and birds, their waste is semi-solid. Okay, now what is a semi-solid waste? The white semi-solid substance present in them is uric acid. Since they have uric acid majority in amount, their waste is said to be uricotelic. And when you go to ureotelic is basically humans which excrete the waste in the form of urea, right? So depending on the type of the waste generated, you have all these three categories. If it is urea, it is basically human beings and they are said to be ureotelic. If it is uric acid, then it is birds and reptiles and it is said to be uricotelic. And if it is ammonia, it requires water and hence it is aquatic animals, and such animals are said to be amonotelic animals. Okay, so this is in general about all the living beings on this earth. Let's talk about specially humans. Now, excretory system in humans. What do you mean by excretory system in humans, or what different parts are present which constitutes to the removal of waste from the body? So you have here, I'll just show you another simple diagram. Okay, so if you see here, the human excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys. Please remember, whenever you write about excretory system, you have to write about pair of kidneys. Why? Because you don't have one kidney. You have two kidneys. So the major part is it is having a pair of kidneys. This tube-like structure is said to be ureter. Again, a pair of ureter. Then there is only one urinary bladder. Hence, we write urinary bladder. And the fourth important part of excretory system is urethra, the opening through which the urine is excreted out of the body. Yes, in this excretion, we are talking only about removal of urine from our body. Okay, feces is the part of digestive system. So here we will talk only about urine. So what is the excretory system consisting of? a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. And this is a vein which takes the blood, pure blood to the heart, and this is the artery which supplies the blood to the lungs. Okay, so you just have to write kidney, ureter, again a pair of kidney, pair of ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. If you see very clearly, not here, in the previous diagram, I'll show you again. You have something like this here. This is a gland present on the top of the kidney, and since kidneys are also known as renal glands or renal, kidney has another name which is said to be renal. Since this gland is present above the kidney, the name of this gland is adrenal gland. Ad means above, renal means above the kidney. Hence, you can show this adrenal gland also. Okay, so I'll just show you the adrenal gland also. If you see in this, you see the gland. Okay, so this gland is said to be adrenal gland, which is present always the kidney. It does not have any role in excretory system, but we generally draw it since it is present above the kidney. So the excretory system in humans consists of a pair of kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, and you can show the vein and the artery. That is about the structure of excretory system in humans. Now we talk about function. Yes, we all know function. Filtration. Filtration basically taking out the impure things from the blood and removing it with the help of water from the body in the form of urine. Again, I repeat, what is the kidney doing? Kidney is filtering. What it is filtering? Blood, right? Like we have aquaguards in our home. What is the aquaguard doing? Taking the impurity from the water and giving you pure water. In the same way, the kidney is said to be the major filtering unit, and what is it doing? Making the blood pure, removing the impurities, and whatever impurities is there, it mixes with the water and makes the urine, and then this urine goes into the ureter to the urinary bladder. Once the urinary bladder gets full, then through urethra the urine is excreted out of your body. Okay, so the major function is filtration. Useful materials are absorbed by the blood and unwanted waste dissolved in the water, as I said. The major filtering unit present in the kidney. Now, kidney is a very big organ. Organs are made up of, cells. Cells make tissues. Tissues make organ. So what is that simple cell which is present in the kidney which makes this whole complex organ? So this complex organ is made up of a tiny cell which is said to be nephron. Okay, here it is, which is said to be nephron. So nephron is the major important cell present in our body which helps in excretion. Okay, in addition to formation of urine, kidneys also maintain water and mineral balance in our body, that is said to be osmoregulation, balance of iron, fluid and blood pressure. And it is said that our urine contains 95% water and only 2.5% of the waste. Okay, so we will discuss in the next session about how this nephron is making the blood pure and removing the impurities, mixing it with water and making the urine. That we will discuss in the next session. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment section. Please do like, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.